Wearing jersey number 8, Maizo Pontillas. At number 9, Gail Pascual. At number 7, Francis Molina. Jersey number 8, Jolina De La Cruz. At number 9, Riza.
Very experienced players compared to a very young lineup on the side of Galeries, starting things off with an error there.
Again, we want to welcome you here to the All-Filipino Conference. Happy Hearts Day here. We're at the NRS Center, Antipolo City. Again, there's a long rally coming through here. Coronel setting it up for Maizo Pontillas, getting their first score of the game.
Maizo Pontillas.
Now we have Gail Pascual, best opposite spiker, coming from the NCAA. Again, with such prowess and potential coming from their first game. Tubu. And that's going to be unsavable on the side of her. And alongside Trisha Tubu, another original tower, Riri Meneses. Deloria again across court.
And that's a good target for Deloria. Riri Meneses coming from the service line, still trying to position herself in defense. Just couldn't react quickly. 3-0 runs so far for the High Risers.
They'll need to lengthen this run
in
order to play catch up here. But Tubu says no on the side of Farm Fresh.
And Trisha Tubu has always been that kind of player. Will commit one error, but then the next she will score a point.
Captain Louis Romero.
A display of the depth of the Foxies in terms of their lineup.
Correct me, Ayel, still the captain.
Down the line, Maizo Pontillas.
Babawi ng down the line hit. Maizo Pontillas, who had the hot hands the start of set number 1. Kind of domination. It's 9 points above a Galleries tower, 5 points away from getting set number 1. But ball game continues here.
Victoria turn back.
There you go, a good adjustment on their blocking formation.
Abeliano.
Overpass. Well maximized there by Tubino. As a service specialist, getting a couple of aces here.
Victoria. That's going to be a good one here for Galleries Tower High Risers. Erica Deloria here at 2 points. Almost at the end of set number 1. Tubino again, firing it up. Second attempt, gets that one for Farfresh.
Tubino, cross-court hit. Desde Guzman.
Desde Guzman, ready to serve. Might possibly be the last point here. Victoria. Back-to-back points here. But now with that down-the-line hit for Galleries Tower High Risers. And they're slowly but surely getting it. Let's see if it continues here. Tubino again. Went away for Pascual. General was there. Chance for Ces Molina. And that's going to be the final point here for set number 1. Closing it all in with confidence. What a heart-stopping set. Galleries Tower edging it out with a seesaw battle. But we saw the Farm Fresh Foxies dominating all set through.
Oh yeah, they stepped.
They're coming off a breakthrough, their first win in almost a year. But the Foxies, they're similarly looking for that breakthrough themselves after losing their first 2 games. And as you can see here, they revamped, they reset, they refreshed, and now it's just stronger than ever.
Block point. How about that?
Ooh!
I'm
left speechless here.
Very aggressive in terms of offense.
Maiza playing setter. Pascual from the back. Chance here for Ces.
Good reaction from Pontillas.
Chance here again. Ces, second attempt. Gets that one for Farfresh. For the Galleries Tower High Risers. Let's take a look at how this serve will go. Molina again. Power upon power.
Off the block, Molina.
Off the block.
with the block and breaking the hands.
Serving for Farm Fresh.
Coronel, high set for Pascual. Payong again. Take a look at that defense. 4 errors.
Serving for
Ses Molina with 6 attack points already here. All power. Juju.
Oh, that's a good set.
Deloria.
Let's see how many can she contribute for this third. Paaga seeing first time action here. Oh, what a save by Dolly Versosa. Ball play continues here. Will it be Riri? And it will.
Meneses.
From Juju Coronel. Race up high for De La Cruz. Cross court. What a good read and save from Asis. Chance here for Agas from the back. Another one now from Deloria. Still checked. And there you have it.
Risers allowing the Foxies to create a bigger lead.
Locked in. Maizo Pontillas getting that target. Better and better. Second time around.
Could be a game changer here for the High Risers. Let's see.
Backset to Pat! Welcome back here, Mama Mai, for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Here, Abeliana. And the rest of the Farm Fresh Foxies just 6 points away from grappling set number 2 as well. Let's see how Baliton and the rest of the Tower High Risers can halt them. Great read from Versosa. Chance here for Victoria. What a save.
Chance ball for the High Risers.
Uzon again. And now for Baliton. Second time around. Long rally ahead. Paat. Uzon. Versosa. High set here for Victoria. Romero was there. Another chance here for Mylene. Oof. Unfortunate for that to end in an error.
Desde Guzman on the court again. Puzon to Victoria, blocked by Molina. Chance ball for the Foxies. A quick will work for Riri Meneses. But a point that will lead them closer to the end. Raagas.
Deloria from the pipe. Ball game still ongoing. Who's gonna end this? Oh! What a mix-up here. Riri Meneses ending that mix-up from the Galeries Tower High Riser. But as of the moment, Farm Fresh at set point. Do everything their best to halt this. Molina. Again, it's gonna be a repetition of the storyline. It was Ses Molina who closed out set number 1. Now she's closing out set number 2 again. And just like what you said, Ayel, it's all power.
Format in this All-Filipino conference, but you want to end the preliminaries in the top 4 to avoid the play-in tournament.
Ooh! Tubu with that opening power move. If they can both power up for this set 3, because it can possibly be the final set.
Yep. Good adjustment there.
Hardy to De La Cruz. Cross court. Versosa was there.
Deloria of the hands of
Deloria from the back row. Ooh.
Combination play.
And that's probably gonna help the High Risers here. More combination plays given.
10 points away from finishing this entire match. Ebon. Bertolano will set it up for Trisha right then and there. That's the block that they've been looking for. 17, serving 7 here. Farm Fresh still dominating all throughout. Jean Asis with that power from the middle. Another one from Trisha. Coronel got that red. Pascual. De La Cruz will answer back cross court. Versosa was there. Asis with that one-handed dip. Chance here for De La Cruz to close it out. Not yet. Long rally so far here from the pipe. Deloria getting it for Galeries.
On the right pin. Again, everyone just having that presence of mind.
Kaagas from the back.
Ooh.
Chance here again. Ball is kept in play. Raagas from the pipe. Good save there by Romero. Chance here for Mai.
Coverage was there.
What a kick save from Maizo Pontillas. Another one. Who's gonna close this set?
Long rally.
Still alive. Romero now to De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
That was a smart move coming from Angelina De La Cruz. Take a look at that save earlier by high risers. Blocking has been solid on the side of the Foxies.
Maizo Pontillas. Romero will set it up high for Mylene Paat. Coronel, high set for Raagas from the pipe. What a save from Romero. Bertolano and De La Cruz colliding, but the rally is still ongoing.
Deloria off the block.
Deloria off the block, hands in, and really committing on that block. Ooh.
Cross-court hit.
Quicker
Maizo
conversion this
Pontillas.
time for the high risers, veteran players, and it's
for the
really
match.
showing up right now.
Dollar front line here for the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Deloria
is
says not yet.
Gonna be 13-point advantage here. Deloria to serve for Galleries.
Chance ball for the high risers.
Deloria from the pipe. Ball is kept in play. Maizo Pontillas cross court.
Off speed.
12 serving 24. Farm Fresh Foxies at match point. Will this be the closing point? And it will.
Ends the match.
Again.
25-12.